their tired feet, promises buried in the heat. We learned to whisper just to survive, still kept the flame alive. From silent nights to open scars, we sang hope under falling stars. What they tried to push down below is the very thing that starts to grow. Voices rising from broken ground, truths getting louder without a sound. From the dust where tears fell down, new songs lifting all around. Voices rising from broken ground. Of the frame, tried to drown our name in shame, but the soil held every cry, saved them for the right time. Now the echoes won't stay still, they rise up stronger than will. You can't erase what the earth keeps safe. Faith grows slow, but it grows brave. Voices rising from broken ground, truths getting louder without a sound. From the dust where tears fell down, new songs lifting all around. Voices rising from broken ground. But not erased, still breathing grace by grace. From shattered ground, from wounded sound, we rise unbound. Voices rising from broken ground, still singing freedom now. From the past into right now, we stand alive, we stand around. Voices rising from broken ground. Been walking road with borrowed names, chasing light through charged flames. Every city felt like borrowed ground, different faces, same old song. But in my veins, beneath the skin, there's a place I've never been. No map can show what I've become. Some truths travel in the blood, not the tongue. I carry home in my blood, in every breath, a pellet pulse. Even lost, I'm not undone. My roots still tell me where I'm from. Yeah, I carry home in my blood. Babylon said, forget your past, live for now, don't ask, don't ask. But memory don't fade that way, it hums at night. distant lands to sacred mud. I stayed home, I stayed low. I carry home in my blood, through every trial, through every flood. No border drawn, no past undone. I rise complete, I rise as one. Yeah, I carry home in my blood. Stepped away from the noise and lights, from loud opinions and borrowed fights. Found a place where the air stood still. No promises, no force of will. Just a heartbeat in open ground, where my real voice could finally sound. In the hush between the breath, I met myself, I met what's left. Where silence taught me true. No mask, no proof, just the weight of what is real, and the way it makes you feel. Where silence taught me true. Whoa. Babylon said, speak up loud, be seen, be fast, stand out from the crowd. But wisdom don't rush or shout, it waits for doubt to burn itself out. And simple days, I learned which voice to obey. When the echoes faded away, I heard what was meant to stay. Where silence taught me true. No mask, no proof, just the weight of what is real, and the way it makes you feel. Where silence taught me true. No crowd to cheer, no stones to throw, just a steady fire starting to grow. When words fell short and plans fell through, the quiet showed me what to do. Where silence taught me truth. I stood firm, I stood loose. From the calm I finally grew into the man I always knew. Yeah, where silence taught me truth. just fear and borrowed gold. Said the future's bought and sold. But I stood still at break of day, saw the light refuse to fade. They can block the road I'm on, but they can't stop the coming dawn. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, no matter how hard they tried. Still see hope where the sun keeps rising, still see far, still see wide. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon. Paper dreams and plastic crowns, they try to own the higher ground. But visions born in open air, not in towers of despair. I learned to look beyond the line, where truth and freedom intertwine. When the night tried to cloud my sight, I waited on the patient light. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, no matter how hard they tried. Still see hope where the sun keeps rising, still see far, still see wide. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon. You can chain the hands, confuse our mind, but you can't own the edge of time. From dusty roads to open seas, my eyes stay free, my eyes stay free. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, it lives beyond their lies. I walk ahead with clear direction, heart aligned with open skies. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon.
Va croire du me numbers and flocking to say. No wait up nights I couldn't sleep, promises I couldn't keep. Tears that turn your place to hide. I did my feet on the ground at night. When my strength was running thin, well, I'm putting back in. She's there, but the years of me, when I couldn't stand on my feet, I broke down, but I didn't faint. 'Cause the world remembered me. She's there, for the earth of me. Babylon said, keep it inside, where it smiles, swang go proud. But healing gon' come that way. If it's in heart, it is a day. I lay no pain for live day. Felt my heart thinking go stay. I stopped fighting what I fool. That's when the healing takes me. This sad, but the earth found me. I didn't sink, I didn't drown. I was lifted by sacred ground. From shattered trust to quiet release, the soil taught my heart some peace. Seas fell, but the earth held me. Now I stronger change me. What was broken learned to be free. I stand whole where I used to be. Tears fell, but the earth held me. Bon diesel pour la fin, sweat food, no silver spoon, no golden moon. Barefoot running on borrowed land, chasing clouds we couldn't command. Dinner thing, but the laughter loud. Dreams written in the open cloud. He didn't know much to one day, but we never bound the shade. We were poor, but the sky was out. Blue and white, but the sky was ours. Still remember those sacred hours. No regret, no hidden stars. We were born, but the sky was ours. Bark is light, but bark is light, bark is light, bark is light, bark is light. Pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light, pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light, pork is light, pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light, pork is light, pork is light. Pork is light, pork is light. I stepped out before the morning knew my name. Cold dew on my feet, heart lit with flame. Fields were quiet, heavy with doubt. Every step asking, will I make it out? Ash on the wind, scars on my skin.
Something burning pulled me in. When fear whispered, turn around, the fire said, stand your ground. Fire walked with me through the fields, through the wounds I wouldn't heal. When the night was all I'd see, fire walked with me. Yeah, fire walked with me through the fields. Babylon tried to drown the spark, sell me shadows, call it dark. But truth don't die in open air. It burns brighter when nobody cares. Every loss fed the flame. Every tear called out my name. I didn't run, I didn't yield. I trusted what the fire revealed. Fire walked with me through the fields, through the wounds I wouldn't heal. When the night was all I'd see, fire walked with me. Yeah, fire walked with me through the fields. I should have burned, I should have broke, but I was forged inside the smoke. What tried to end me made me real. I walk with fire through the fields. Fire walked with me through the fields. Now I stand with what I feel. From the ashes I am free. Fire still walks with me. Yeah, fire walked with me through the fields. I didn't grow up speaking easy words. Life taught me lessons before verse. My prayers came out rough and low, more like a sigh than what you know. But in the dark before the curse, hope leaned in and learned me first. Before I knew how to believe, something good believed in me. Hope learned my language first, heard my pain before my words, spoke to scars I couldn't rehearse, made me broken, made me worse. Oh, hope learned my language first. Babylon said, say it right, dress it up, make it polite. But healing don't need fancy lines. It just needs time and honest cries, in quiet nights and open hurt. Hope kept talking, never blurred. When my voice couldn't find its tone, hope called my heart its home. Hope learned my language first, heard my pain before my words, spoke to scars I couldn't rehearse, made me broken, made me worse. Oh, hope learned my language first. Before my name was written down, before these streets, before this town, there was a rhythm in the air, carried by breath and burning prayer. I feel it move beneath my skin, a timeless pulse pulling me in. When I listen past the noise, I hear the old one's voice. My heart beats in ancestral time, older than fear, older than mine. Every step echoes the line of those who walk before my climb. My heart beats in ancestral time. Babylon runs on borrowed clocks, counting coins and building locks. But the truth don't rush or race. It lives in drums, it lives in grace. From sacred dust to open flame, the blood remembers every name. I don't chase what fades too fast, I move with what is built to last. My heart beats in ancestral time, older than fear, older than mine. Every step echoes the line of those who walk before my climb. My heart beats in ancestral time. I'm right on time, ancestral time. From broken chains to sacred sign, I walk aligned, I walk aligned. My heart beats in ancestral time, still strong, still in design. From past to now, the line is fine. I rise whole, I rise divine. My heart beats in ancestral time. Sung low so the night could hear, under open skies, no trace of fear. Every word born from breath and bone, carried far but never alone. From cracked roads to riverbeds, truth was living in what we said. When no one else would listen long, the earth leaned in to hear our song. Even the stones knew our song, held the melody all along. From whispered prayers to voices strong, they kept it safe when times went wrong. Even the stones knew our song. to drown out humble voices, but sound don't die in open space. It finds a home, it leaves a trace. Every echo, every tone found a home in flesh and stone. You can't erase what's sung in truth, it lives beyond the proof. Even the stones knew our song, held the melody all along, from whispered prayers to voices strong. They kept it safe when times went wrong. Even the stones knew our song. Ground to right now strong. The truth remains, the rhythm goes on. Even the stones knew our song. Seen iron on the ground, rust and silence, broken sound, places marked by heavy days. Tears fell thick in hidden ways, but the earth don't hold just pain. He remembers more than chains. From the cracks in wounded stone, something living started to grow. Freedom grew where chains once lay, in the dust of yesterday. What was bound learned how to sway, in the wind, in the light of day. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Babylon said, this is fate. Built tall walls, sealed the gate, but roots don't ask for permission. They rise up with quiet vision. Time passed slow, but truth stays strong. The night didn't last too long. What they tried to lock away found a voice, found a way. Freedom grew where chains once lay, in the dust of yesterday. What was bound learned how to sway, in the wind, in the light of day. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Still rising strong today. From the past into our way, we walk free, come what may. Freedom grew where chains once lay.
My dreams in a borrowed bag, left behind what I never had. Roads ahead but my feet felt torn, between where I was and where I'm born. The bus rolled out at break of day, but the land didn't move away. Miles grew wide but something stayed. Of the place I pray, I left, but the red earth stayed in my lungs, in the words I say. No matter how far my steps have strayed, it colors every choice I made. I left, but the red earth stayed. Babylon taught me how to run, chase the night, forget the sun. New names, new streets, borrowed fame, but nothing ever felt the same. Every dream I tried to play still sounded like home in clay. You can change the view outside, but not the ground. Have strayed, it colors every choice I make. I left, but the red earth stayed. Back in quiet ways, no regret, no debt unpaid. I carried on night and day. I left but the red earth stayed.
under a sun that never lied to me. Barefoot dreams on that cracked boat, Mama's prayers in the story's return. They tried to move me far away, but the soil heard every word I pray. I walk on fire, walk on air, but every step still failed the same. The ground still moves my name, calls me then to joy and play. No matter how far I roam, my roots remember where I'm from. The ground still knows my name. Babylon walks side to still white side. Drive me still back in the light. I lay down there, I lay pride. Charlie held those who never bowed your side. Even lost, I was never alone. The egg kept whispering, come back, go. Every star, every mile I ran, push me down deep in this land. The ground still knows my name. Whilst we die through joy and pain, no matter how far I roam, my roots remember where I'm from. The ground still knows my name. Drums speak louder than fear tonight. Bassline heavy, I stand firm right there, but I don't break inside. 'Cause the truth was planted long before time. The ground still knows my name, even when the world forgets my face. I rise again from dust and fame, alive in every face. The ground still knows my name. Mordiva on the cocoa, dust on my skin, broke my heart still. Every step, bed my barefoot made, fell right where the old one spread. Names copied, believe, who beg it levy everywhere. Under the moon's on the brooding land, old drums calling through the sand. Every seed holds a memory, a voice is singing just to be free. They buried pain, they planted truths in broken days and restless youth. Listen close when the night gets still. The ground keeps singing, always will. Songs the soil never forgot, from burning days to sleepless nights. Even when the singers are gone, the rhythm stays, the song goes on. Songs the soil never forgot. Rain falls soft on tired bones, washes tears from ancient stones. I hear hope in a minor key, rising slow from history. Every scar turned into sound, when faith was all they had to hold them down. Time can't silence what was true. These melodies break through. Songs the soil never forgot, from burning days to sleepless nights. Even when the singers are gone, the rhythm stays, the song goes on. Songs the soil never forgot. They try to erase the sound, but truth grows deep in sacred ground. Every chain that hit the floor turned into drums forevermore. Songs the soil never forgot, carried by wind, by blood, by God. I lift my voice, I play my part. One more verse for the listening heart. Songs the soil never forgot. Born on a road with no street signs, sun on my back, hunger in my eyes. Every fall taught me how to stand, with empty pockets and open hands. The dust would rise when hope felt thin. I breathed it deep, let the strength in. When the air got heavy in my chest, I learned survival ain't about rest. I learned to breathe in the dust. When the world said give it up, turn dry days into faith and trust. When there was no one left but us, I learned to breathe in the dust. Babylon smoke tried to blind my way, sold me lies in a bright display. But truth don't shine, it quietly grows in broken fields where nobody goes. Every tear hit the ground like rain and fed the roots that broke my chains. I didn't run when the sky went gray, I stayed long enough to find my way. I learned to breathe in the dust. When the world said give it up, turn dry days into faith and trust. When there was no one left but us, I learned to breathe in the dust.
would break my frame, but the dust taught me my real name. I didn't choke, I didn't rust, I rose alive from the sacred dust. I learned to breathe in the dust, still standing strong, still walking just, from silent pain to fearless trust. I found my life in what they crushed. I learned to breathe in the dust.
Carved into my chest, no chain could hold that sound. Every beat is a protest, from the roots up from the ground. Drums carved into my chest. Babylon spoke in a cold command, but the drum spoke older than man. Every stolen breath turned into rhythm, not into death. They can't steal what the blood remembers. The fire survives the embers. Drums carved into my chest, no chain could hold that sound. Every beat is a protest, from the roots up from the ground. Drums carved into my chest. Boom, hear the ancestors speak. Strength for the weak. Boom, I rise, I protest with a drum carved into my chest. Drums carved into my chest, still beating through the test. I walk forward, no regret, with the past alive in every step. Drums carved into my chest.
was talking to the sky in my pain. Words fell down like restless rain. I asked the road if I'd gone too far, if I forgot who my people are. Then the wind crossed the open plain, and nothing stayed quiet the same. In the stillness after the cry, I felt the answer drawing nigh. That's when the land started singing back old time truth in a rootsy track. Every stone knew where I belong, every field hummed a freedom song. That's when the land started singing back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Babylon told me move along, said my faith was old and wrong. But the soul spoke in a deeper tone, said you were never on your own. From the dust up to the stars, I felt healing in the scars. I stopped running, I stood my ground. That's when I heard the sound. That's when the land started singing back old time truth in a rootsy track. Every stone knew where I belonged, every field hummed a freedom song. That's when the land started singing back. Whoa, 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 whoa. They tried to bury the voice inside, but truth don't die, it multiplies. From broken ground, from history's crack, the land rose up and answered back. That's when the land started singing back. I found my way on the old soul track. No more doubt, no turning back. I walk in tune with the past intact. That's when the land started singing back. I was planted in a season of doubt, cold nights, no easy way out. Rain fell hard on a restless soul, green spelt berries oozing contact. Bugging me down when nobody sees something's small of growing in me. Every tear they brought I rain, nothing living broke, una pain. Roots who don't grow without pain. They break the stone, they can the chain. Why do you ask this yard life is hiding in the way. Roots don't grow without pain. Ma beloved, after nights to try down, shine no foot on when the sky no shine. But this I know the truth I brew. You don't rush, continue to assume time pass so. But the fire stayed in silence, can't talent away. Fresh up on me, I'm gonna fall in the push that makes me die. the night tried to steal our sight, we waited for the coming light. The sun remembered our struggle, every tear, every mile. It rose again above the trouble, said hold on just a while. Yeah, the sun remembered our struggle. Babylon shadows stretched so long, tried to tell us we were wrong, but truth don't fade in borrowed dark. It leaves like fire, it leaves a mark. From broken homes to open plains, we learn joy walking through the pain. Even when the world looked away, the light still knew our name. The sun remembered our struggle, every tear, every mile. It rose again above the trouble, said hold on just a while. Yeah, the sun remembered our struggle. We bent low, but we didn't fall. Still standing after it all. From the dust up through the flame, we carried faith, we carried pain. The sun remembered our struggle, still shines on us today. From the night through all the rubble, we found our way. Yeah, the sun remembered